Good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday. Welcome to our New Jersey's Junction 1 prayer vigil. Let's begin by greeting our Heavenly Parents and true parents. Chunjin Champumuke Kyumbe. Bado. Now let's recite our family pledge, first in Korean.
가정맹세 7. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본연의 혈통과 연결된 위하는 생활을 통하여 심정 문화 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
7. Our family, the owner of Chonoguk, pledges through living for the sake of others to perfect the world based on the culture of heart, which is rooted in the original lineage by centering on true love. Thank you. For opening prayer, can I please ask Mr. John Kuwahara to offer opening prayer?
Good morning. Please join me in prayer. Dearest Heavenly Parent, and true parents of heaven and earth humankind, this is the first Sunday of this month, the last month of this year, 2023. We're so grateful to have this morning prayer vigil continued. We know that Dr. Cheon started morning devotion, and many brothers and sisters throughout these nations and even other nations gathered to really praise and learn about your truth, about your heart. And based on that, we are still continuing. And it is very important for us right now to understand the truth and Holy Spirit. True Mother emphasized we have to really seek the truth of history, which so many things we are not aware of it. We are ignorant. Still, the providence is moving forward, and God revealing more and more truth through true parents. And we want to learn more on the truth and also the Holy Spirit, and we can really manifest ourselves, in our family, in the society, and expand to the nations and the world. Thank you. We are so grateful the time every day. Early morning, we gathered and offer our heart of gratitude, sincerity, and even pledge to you so that we can really serve you well to God and to parents and also entire humanity. Thank you. Please guide each one of us and help us to understand more about your heart, about your love, and among brothers and sisters. Thank you. We offer all of this, our name, Dan and Diane Kuwahara, present your family. Aju.
Aju. Thank you so much, Mr. Kuwahara, for that opening prayer. All right, we will now begin with our morning light stretches. So we'll begin by shaking out our muscles, loosening our muscles up, waking our body up. Alrighty. We're gonna reach to the sky. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna reach to our left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll do shoulder rotations, going one way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll cross to our left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll do arm rotations one way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you're seated or standing up, you can both do it either way. You're going to pull your left leg up and just stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And then we'll do body rotations. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll do the last 10 seconds, stretching whatever body part you feel like needs to be stretched. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Alrighty. Now we'll be moving into our first breakouts where we'll be sharing our gratitudes or appreciation for today. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone. I had an amazing breakout room with Mrs. Akemi Hirose and Mr. Louis Goodmanson. Can I please ask up Mr. Louis Goodmanson to share his appreciation and gratitude for today?
More than just the chance to say hello, it's a chance to say this is our seventh day, Sunday. It's always the seventh day, according to some ideas of the calendar, but today is the seventh day of Anchi-il, and tomorrow is, as Father said initially, on the first Anchi-il celebration. It is not the first, actually, on the eighth week, on the eighth celebration of Anchi-il. He said that the eighth day would be called Heaven Day. It was 8 weeks into the Anchi-il pledge that he finally named the day as being Heaven Day. Well, now we are 895 weeks into the Anchi-il pledge. This is week number 7 of the new era. With 888, Mother declared this is the era of what? Her embrace. We are in the era of Mother's embrace, and this is not just the Christmas season. This is the chance to greet each other and say, with sisters' love, the men too can evoke the best of their abilities to create sisters' love, because it's part of the man's love. To be, as a caring person, one has to think of one's sister, one's biological sister, and how much they, as a boy, could love their biological sister. That might have been difficult when they were siblings, when they were competitors. But it is our age now to think of the sister as the person who can be with us all the time. The mother that is in each of us is with us all the time. May God bless us on this day, day 7. All days of the week, Monday through Sunday, are as though they were Sunday. So when we go into next week, and we start with day 1 on Monday, that's day 1 of Anchi-il week. I'm sorry, it's celebrating the 8 days of Anchi-il week, which begin on Tuesday. On Tuesday is the first day of the next Anchi-il week. We are like on a wave, and we are going over the wave, the crest of the wave. May it be a blessing to us in our energies. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Lewis. I would also like to call up Mrs. Akemi Hirose if she can share her gratitude and appreciation.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Oh, you got muted again.
Hello. Okay. Yeah, my appreciation is towards the holiday season this time of the year, and we can celebrate all together with family. And I'm in a Japanese choir in Manhattan, so we'll have a holiday party this afternoon, and I'm kind of excited. That choir is all kind of religion people, like from some of them are Soka Gakkai or Christian or Catholic or me like Unificationist, but we can all celebrate together and work together, and using the same language. It's called music, and I feel so grateful. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Akemi. I hope you enjoy your Christmas party for today. We will now begin with True Mother's memoir. So please prepare your hearts and minds as we listen to Pastor Nawakimi as he reads True Mother's memoir and his insights.
Okay, good morning, brothers and sisters. Let's go into our reading for today. Okay, so here again from the Mother, peace. Let us read. Our missionaries committed to a 5-year tenure, but more than a few who went to Africa and the Middle East remained for 20 years or more. Once or twice a year, if they could, they would attend a mission conference at our East Garden facility in New York. One young missionary arriving at one such conference burst into tears upon seeing my husband and me. It was her first time meeting us. Hearts that wanted to weep in joy and sadness. How could there be anything but that? The person who wanted to weep the most was me, but I knew if I did so, the happy occasion would turn into an ocean of tears. Therefore, with the heart of a strong mother, I embraced that young woman instead. The next day, I took all the missionaries out and bought them blouses and scarves or dress shirts and neckties. This looks good on you, I would say to each of them, adding, you have worked very hard. But together with my sincere consolation, I would ask them to be strong and press harder. If you sacrifice a little more on the way of the will, a peaceful world will come about in our time. Near the close of these conferences, the missionaries would pledge their new resolve in front of God's will and depart again to the front line of His dispensation. My heart of loving admiration for our leaders and tribal messiahs who have left their homeland for the sake of humanity remains unchanged to this day. All right. So, yeah, let me share a few thoughts from the reading this morning. Mother starts with sharing a moment, an experience she had with a young missionary, probably at one of the annual conferences at East Garden, to kind of, I guess, connect, hear testimonies, and also kind of encourage them to continue in their missions. It's surprising to hear that although 5 years was the expectation, some stayed even as long as 20 years in their mission countries. But when she shared about the tears and the embrace, it reminded me actually a couple of years ago, we had a meeting in East Garden with the GPA Cheon missionaries who had come back from their mission countries. And almost each and every one of them, as they were sharing their experience doing mission work in their respective countries, there were tears. They were sharing in tears of, the things that they experienced, the challenges they faced, and the kind of experiences with God that they had through doing the mission work. And these are like young second generation in their and young first generation too, in their 18, 19, 20 years old. And I felt it was like in one sense a continuation of that tradition of missionary work and really experiencing God's heart through that. Maybe another thought that occurred to me was actually I'll come back to that last thought at the end. And then the next part, Mother shares about how she took these missionaries out shopping, and I've experienced that firsthand as well. Most recently, when I met with Mother back in Hawaii, I think it was about a year and a half ago, right? Or was it this year? Anyway, I think it was a year and a half ago. Anyway, we were in Hawaii and we were visiting, and she called for a special meeting. And after more of a serious meeting that we had, she wanted to take us shopping. We went to a local Walmart there, and this time it wasn't her, but it was her assistant. But they would actually help pick out a shirt that matches and say, "Oh, this looks good on you." So almost exactly like this, she would say things like, "You worked very hard," and kind of trying to encourage us, just like a mom, like helping pick out clothes and stuff like that. So although she can't do that for everybody, I felt like through these kind of stories, we can also experience that heart that she has for each of our members. But yeah, she, like a strong mom, it's like, even though she knows it's tough, because of the bigger picture, because of the greater will of God that she's dedicated her whole life to, both, father and mother. She continues to encourage and guide our leaders and members to sacrifice a little more for the sake of a peaceful world to happen within our lifetime. So she's definitely holding on to that dream. She's held on to that dream, and she's really, um, yeah, continuing to encourage us to do the same. And finally, um, she closes, like she shares about at the end of these conferences, there's always this time of pledging a new resolve before they go back to the front line. And she just says she really admires all of the leaders who left their homeland for the sake of humanity, and that it has remained unchanged until today. So really, she's offering her deepest respect and love to all of the missionaries. Um, and I think that's beautiful for her to kind of acknowledge all the missionaries in such a way. Yeah, the final thought that occurred was, the Mormon Church is really big on these missionary trips. I think the tradition is 2 years doing missionary work, and they have missionaries all over the world. Um, and I think more than the communities that they serve, although that's a part of it, it's the people that do the missionary work that become transformed. And they experience really once in a lifetime kind of experiences that can stay with them the rest of their lives in terms of their experience with God and with people. And so I really feel like that kind of experience is something that it would be great to have as a tradition ourselves, for all of our young people to be able to taste and experience. And I know we're doing that in GPA, but somehow allowing more and more of our next generation to experience that, I think, would be really precious. So that's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pastor Nakimi, in the reading and your beautiful insight. We will now go into our breakout rooms to share anything we've got from today's reading or any of the key takeaways from Pastor Nakimi's insights for today. See you guys in a few. Welcome back, everyone. I had a beautiful breakout room with Mr. Don Kawahara. So, Mr. Don, if you could please unmute and share your sharing for today.
Hi, what I shared is Reverend Naokimi Ushiroda's comments about pioneer witness. And I think it is wonderful. Many next gens going, when they're young, they go out. I didn't have a chance to do those, but I shared that I think 1989, I'm not sure the dates. It's some kind of a providence. Many American members go out for overseas witnessing about 40 days. And everybody had a job. Some people have to quit and so forth. Back then, the way we got is I received a letter from the headquarters. Hey, you go this place, that's where it is. My case was Port of Elizabeth, South Africa. And I had no idea. But anyway, because I was working for Sailor at that time, they paid me while I was not working, about 40, 50 days. But all the expenses you paid yourself. So I went there, and South Africa just banned the segregation. And that was everybody's go everywhere, but it was chaos. I had a very good experience. Yes, it is. Start with the Port of Elizabeth and then stay a few days, other place, and they ended up to Johannesburg. This is the main place. And I witnessed, and also I work as a staff for 7-day workshop. So experience I had, it is unforgettable. And also, I sometimes met with second gen whose father or mother went to overseas missionaries at that time. So that even 40, 50 days was a very precious experience and stay with me. And thank you so much. That was my reflection. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kawahara, for your insight on today. Due to time, we only have time for one sharing, but I will now move it forward to Assistant Pastor Takino in the New Jersey's Chuncheon 1 prayer room.
Yes. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Okay. So I have a couple of announcements today. As I already shared, today we have Mrs. Hideko Luis 100 days memorial service right after the Sunday service at the chapel. And we have a peak meeting. Peak is a peak property improvement group. So, brothers and sisters, if you are interested to renovate the churches or any idea you like to upgrade our Christian church, please come to the Magnolia Room, 12 p.m. So we would like to create a renovation team. And we have the CAP hosted guest care group. So we like to share what's happened in the CAP witnessing, and we like to continue to care UPA and the GPA student, Cheon missionaries student. That is my announcement today. I like Cheon room. I like to invite Jake for pray.
Please join in my prayer. Good morning, Heavenly Parent and True Parent. Thank you so much for this another opportunity, Heavenly Parent, to wake up early morning and attend you with our community, Heavenly Parent. I will really miss you, especially our True Father, Heavenly Parent. We really miss you so much. We really miss your words. We really miss your comfort. We really miss Heavenly Parent those times that you are comforting us in different ways, Heavenly Parent. I know, Heavenly Parent, that there are so many members, elders, Heavenly Parent, who work with True Father in the past, Heavenly Parent. And we know, Heavenly Parent, how much True Father really loved them unconditionally. And also True Mother supporting these members, Heavenly Parent, and really try to love them, Heavenly Parent, and encourage them, Heavenly Parent, to be strong so that soon the kingdom of heaven, Heavenly Parent, the world peace that you are longing for, Heavenly Parent, will be realized. And now, Heavenly Parent, because of that foundation, because of the investment of our elders, and because of that love, Heavenly Parent, that our true parents really shared to our elders, Heavenly Parent, well, we could be able to really establish all the foundation that is needed, Heavenly Parent, for the Chunagok era to come, Heavenly Parent. And I hope, Heavenly Parent, that we as young people, Heavenly Parent, who inherit this era, Heavenly Parent, I hope we could be able to always feel, Heavenly Parent, that foundation, Heavenly Parent. And we can be able to really always remind ourselves, Heavenly Parent, especially those people who are involved, Heavenly Parent, in the missions, Heavenly Parent. It's not easy to leave their family, Heavenly Parent, and really separate themselves to their loved ones, Heavenly Parent. For sure, there are many times, Heavenly Parent, we will feel, Heavenly Parent, so down, Heavenly Parent. But I hope that we can always remember, Heavenly Parent, those moments that when we meet True Mother, Heavenly Parent. Uh, that special connection, Heavenly Parent, that we have, Heavenly Parent, especially here in America. Recently, when the mother came, Heavenly Parent, I hope we can always remind ourselves those moments, Heavenly Parent, that we are not alone, Heavenly Parent, but we are with true parents in walking in this path, Heavenly Parent. So that, Heavenly Parent, we could be able to receive such a determination once again, Heavenly Parent, and really have that kind of hope, Heavenly Parent, just what you mother is sharing, Heavenly Parent, that if we still hold a little bit more, Heavenly Parent, then the kingdom of heaven, Heavenly Parent, will be realized in our time, Heavenly Parent. So I hope that these words, Heavenly Parent, will really serve as an inspiration day by day, Heavenly Parent, so that we can create a new determination and focus ourselves, Heavenly Parent, on what we can be able to accomplish if we still hold on, Heavenly Parent, if we still really try to hold on and do something for the providence, Heavenly Parent. Especially the world right now, Heavenly Parent, there are so many things going on. So I hope that we can be able to really come together as one and be able to really support our true mother so that we can be able to help our true mother experience the kingdom of heaven here on earth, even in a few days, Heavenly Parent, or few years more, Heavenly Parent, in her time here on earth, Heavenly Parent. We thank you so much, Heavenly Parent. Thank you, true Father, for all the love that you've given us, Heavenly Parent. Thank you, true Mother, for all the love also that you've given us, Heavenly Parent. Thank you so much for everything, Heavenly Parent. And all of these things I would like to offer on behalf of our brothers and sisters gathered here today in my name, Jake and Jinsan Rose couple. Ju.
Ju, please feel free to unmute for unison prayer.
사랑하신 아버지, 어머니, 아버지,
할렐루야.
아버지,
ありがとうございます。今日一日も
점심
姉妹たちと共に歩んでこの
Would
朝
you
を
stay
人の御言葉、
for the
御
heart
言葉 で
Feel that connection, Heavenly
私たちと
Parent.
分かち、
Always
また
hold
話を
Heavenly Parent.
You made me
一
strong
緒に
man
してくれ
and
て
and
感謝いたし
uh,
ます。
really grateful for that.
また、
We
ミショナリ
all
の
people
信条のことに対して、お母様が
feel that connection
言ってました
with
けれ
Heavenly
ども、
Parent.
そ
How
の
beautiful
よ
that
りを
Heavenly
パーソナルに愛し、
Parent.
姉とか、
your children
本
with
当に
Connection
アカウントからすると、
each other's selfishness and our own
I hope
親
selfishness.
that we
が頼んでいると、
Instead of
そういうような信条、
being and growing up in
私たちのために、
Happiness, that growing from
Many
maturity to
people
selfishness, that
become whole.
unselfishness, that
Please,
become mature,
inside of
Lord
our
Jesus.
kindness,
Oh, God, that
know
today
you as a
remains
father,
In
teach
heaven,
us
know
more
you as a
self-discipline,
friend.
now,
I have
on heaven,
seen in
never lift
you
up your hands, Father, beside you.
simply disregarding all
goodness
earthly needs and the
is
hopes and
running
the
up,
joys of others. Oh, God,
running
forget about ourselves and focus
Air,
on others. I
and
think
being
that's
earth.
oh,
Was
we
created
recognize you want to make a
of the
difference
universe.
in the world around us. You want to
Created
make
my
a
life
change.
lay down, I surrender.
how Jesus left
And
himself
restore
free
this
Now
world
I
to
give
your
you
kingdom
everything,
without our
your goodness,
Maria, think of himself
Christ.
here in
part
this moment.
We want
The heart
family,
of
to see the
oh my
President of the United States life full here, hands
and
later
friend,
create
together,
a
goodness.
world
talk
of
to one another at Camp David, the most
You then
of the United
Heavenly
States,
thank you
Father,
for the
return
goodness you
the blessed
this
are
happiness,
serving.
rising of earth,
Thank
lead
you
and guide us
for the
to
goodness that you
see
provide
no
each
situations
and
that
everyone.
all in the
we
world,
must live
meeting with
to get where you
President
want us
Every
to
breath
go.
that I am
Continually
able
receive
we
every
see the
situation,
President
our
of
hope, our heart,
can
the
operate
Father,
this representation
you
build the
is a
kingdom of
oh,
Lord. I pray that we can
the Jesus
find the purpose that you have
the will.
prepared
Thank you for
so that you can lead us and guide us and help us
for
and establish
community
each
family.
one
We are
to
surrounded.
the
how we
right
can
Heaven,
flourish from many schools. I pray
thank you
for
for
the
you
rest of
for
the
what he
church
release the
who is
need
able to join the
to
ministers of
understand how life
cure
is
Christ.
not
Take
the
time to
from a
hear
each and every
Pastor
one.
the
Jenkins
spectrum of
explain the
good
only begotten Lord
and
what
you
And below
he
Heavenly
remembered
Father,
oh,
was
not
mentioned about the
for
are
only begotten
closed by
Lord
some
just
club
others.
beautiful
I pray
time.
that he can
We put
begin to
each and every
government can
day
decide what is the church and what is
to
not the
Pastor
church.
Mason
our
Our
local
heavenly parents, please let
councilor
us understand how
here,
we go
our
and
families.
Jew. Thank you so much, everyone, for your prayers. So that concludes for today's Chuncheon One Prayer Vigil. Thank you so much for everyone attending. Hope everyone has a happy Sunday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Have a good Sunday, everyone. Thank you, Jeanette.
Happy
Thank you, Pastor
Sunday!
Naokimi.
A wonderful day.
You
Have a good Sunday.
Wonderful
have a beautiful
Sunday!
day.
Thank you very much.
See you, most of you. Thank you, Jeanette.
Morning,
In a few
Ika
hours.
Father.
Thank you. Thank you so
Uh,
much.
See
Bye.
thank you.
All right, we'll be
Thank you,
closing in
Lewis. God
5,
bless.